We can start it.
Oh my goodness.
You have to
Who mows it?
The association sends a crew.
A workman.
Workmen, yes.
They're all Cuban in Florida.
Well, isn't that lovely?
What do you have here in San Francisco?
Largely Mexican, though not exclusively.
Yes.
But these little potted ones, they're mine.
Clarissa, he's not doing well.
It's a cactus, Phil.
Parker.
Oh. Oh.
I'm worried about him. I mean, he's been engaging in this kind of weird attention-seeking lying thing for a long time, but
His whole life, Phil. Some people are just who they are, and that's who they are. Are you saying I don't know my own boy?
no, I'm a psychologist.
Yes,
I don't
Phil,
like to-
everyone's aware here. Everyone.
I'm glad I stayed.
You are?
Yeah, it's been nice.
You're wearing that top I bought you.
Oh, I didn't even realize. Oh,
It's very flattering.
oh, well, thank you. You have great taste.
Thank you.
He seems stuck.
Well, honestly, who isn't stuck right at the start of adulthood?
He's 34.
So he is a late bloomer, as he has always been, Phil. Really, I don't see this antic as anything other than an additional antic.
I see it as denial
Okay.
on your part. This reaction from you.
Go on and tell me more, Dr. Phil.
I see what you're saying.
Well, I'm glad. You smell very nice.
You know, Clarissa, it doesn't help if you explain it all away.
Explain what all away, Phil.
They don't come out of the womb this way, Clarissa.
You know, thank you, Phil, but I am perfectly aware of how things can impact children's lives. You are not the only one who has ever worked with people.
You know, I was reading on the internet that it's not uncommon for someone like us to have been in a relationship 5 times prior. And, you know, it's also not uncommon for the woman in the relationship to cheat on the man in the relationship 5 times. It's really normal what we have here.
Clarissa, when's the last time he drew something?
Oh, I don't know, several years. Probably.
Several years?
People go through phases, Phil, like you haven't taken a break of artwork ever.
He needs to express himself.
And I have offered time and again, come and talk with me, honey. Tell me what is wrong. Give your mother a hug. Let me call a therapist. I have tried so many things, Phil. I am not ignorant of how people are in tough situations.
I'm not going to stand here and be lectured back to. Excuse me.
You're excused.
So you're saying you want to get back together with me?
Well,
Oh, goody.
sorry.
How many times is it, Bethany? How many times have you gotten back with Parker?
Well, this will be 6.
6 times. My goodness.
But Parker, this time was a mistake, and I realize now that I faced your death, that I realize that you need me.
See? Suicide is a useful form of communication.
Sybil's making macaroons and she's lit them on fire and the oven is smoking and there's a smoke alarm is coming.
That is not on the agenda. You can't have a fire department showing up. That's going to completely ruin our brainstorming session.
What were the raised voices?
Sybil, that's my mother's spoon! Do not touch that!
I'm just gonna put it right here. Just hold on.
Well, while everyone else is dying in a fire,
I want you to feel safe throughout this intervention.
Oh,
And I want you to know that that I am here.
I feel you here. Oh, you,
I give you strength.
yes, you do.
I'm just gonna beat it with the spoon and it should be put out.
Sybil, please stop touching it! Parker, please, go and do something about it.
I am having
She's
a moment.
touching...
Okay, all right. Okay.
I'll stand here.
I'm gonna be right back, and you're gonna continue to seduce me. Okay? So you just hold that thought and talk to my crazy evil uncle.
Look at it, Pete.
It's beautiful.
Look at the contour. The depth.
You are an incredible artist. You are an incredible artist.
So are you, Bethany.
I worry about Parker. He hasn't been painting.
You're a con artist.
What?
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 Sorry. You heard me. You're a con artist.
Excuse me?
Parker is a fragile boy.
Parker
In a
loves
very-
me.
Parker doesn't know what he wants. And you sweep in 6 times now and scoop his little heart up in your hands, and then you trounce on it like a meat cleaver whenever you feel like doing something else? You're a con artist, and you're conning him into thinking that you genuinely care about him. But he's just something to distract you. And I don't like it.
Well, you know what? It's not up to you.
Who is it up to?
Parker.
Parker. Parker who can't see himself in front of a mirror.
I look like a chimney sweep.
Hi, Parker.
Hi, Parker.
Oh, I'm getting your shirt all sooty.
I don't care.
I'm going to check on the situation.
They're actually really very tasty. Try one. Try one, Bethany.
Yes, try one, Bethany.
I cannot believe you used the decorative spoons to extinguish.
It was the biggest spoon, and I thought you'd want the fire out, so I just took it and beat it down.
I have said before things are behind glass because they do not want to be touched.
But they always have those, in case of emergency, please break the glass. So I thought this was one of those setups.
And a nice china cabinet is not something that comes with a hammer to break with in case of an emergency. Really, it's there for earthquake prevention, so that if something shakes, it will not come crashing to the ground.
I really apologize. I promise I won't break any more cabinets.
She apologizes.
Parker, maybe
You should take Sybil for a little walk.
Yeah.
What?
Can you air out our lungs and...
Okay. All right.
Yes! Goodbye, Sybil.
I'm sure about this. I'm sort of doing something else.
Take
right
an
now.
umbrella.
Why? Oh, it's raining outside.
Stay as long as you would like, Sybil. Stay out as long as you would like.
Okay, bye.
Is she gone?
Yes.
What are we going to do? Are we going to do this thing that he asked for?
You're the doctor.
As weird as it is, I think it would be a good idea.
It was kind of depressing growing up next to a graveyard.
Yes.
You know, it was really hard to get out from under that idea that we were all going to die someday.
Your morbidity.
Can you stop touching me?
Yes. Yes, Diane.
Phil.
Sorry. You know, laughter is healing. It can heal you.
Phil. That's enough.
All right.
I was having a thought.
And what was that thought?
I was thinking maybe Grandma would like to go live in the graveyard.
Your grandmother had very specific requests.
That urn was flown in from a small store on the island in the middle of the sand in Paris. A bijou, she called it. Why would she go in the earth?
Because sometimes I think she carries a little too much weight around here.
Diane,
Diane.
sweetheart, you know I'm not one to ignore a direct request. Your grandmother said very little to any of us, darling. I don't want to go against her wishes.
She said the very little that she said was bullshit.
I'm not going to listen to this.
I think that would be just wonderful, Uncle Phil. It was good that you made Dad leave. You know that? No matter what Grandma said.
Yes, Diane. I know that.
It's not your fault that Parker turned out this way.
Oh, stop.
It is not your
This
fault.
is not your place, Diane. If you want to address your feelings about urns and graves and wills and requests, fine, but you are crossing a line, my dear.
Mothers aren't always right. And if Dad had stayed, he would have crushed Parker. And he would be worse off than he is now. And I'm glad you made him go. And I don't care what Grandma says.
I don't care. Diane! Phil!
Yes? She went out.
With the urn.
She's going to put it in the grave.
I suppose. I don't know where there's...
Booker T! Booker T, get your little butt out here!
This is,
Boom duck! Bear noodles!
Sybil, the only raised voice in this house is mine!
It's gonna be mine today! It's gonna be mine today!
Excuse me?
You're back? Yes, we are back together. No, you're not. Why not? I erased that choice of yours. You're broken up. What? Keep mine.
Yours, you're the neighbor! you love her.
We're soulmates. We're soulmates, and you're not because you cheat on him all the time, and I'm not going to see you the sixth time. Please, six is the number of my name. Like I'm not going to be like her.
And he tried to kill himself before for real.
What?
Sorry.
We're soulmates.
Parker.
Yeah. We're soulmates.
Parker.
I only cheated on you once, and we only kissed once, and you cheated on me like 5 times.
Soulmate doesn't cheat.
You know what? I don't care. You can have him. If this is what you really want. If this is what you really want. If you're 100% sure.
He's 100% sure.
Because sometimes when people cheat on people, they don't get the person back.
Parker, I've got news about your grandmother. Tell him what you did, Diane.
I dug a little hole. And then I opened up the urn. And then I sprinkled Grandma in.
You know what? You can have it. You can have it. And then you can have all of me. I covered over. You guys are crazy. I don't even want to be a part of this family anymore. And you are con artists.
Excuse me.
This is art. This is not anything.
It has contour.
I'm going to Mexico.
Good riddance.
Bye, Bethany.
It's just people who love you now, Parker. Except your grandmother, who Diane put.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. This has really been the best intervention anybody could ever have.
We got rid of Bethany.
We haven't really discussed anything.
No, but we have. My whole entire life, I've been afraid of everything. I've been afraid of the refrigerator. I've been afraid of relationships. I've been afraid of doing the right or wrong thing.
And the leaves, Parker. The leaves.
More of a phobia, but really it's... But you know what? So much has happened today. I got to drink bourbon for the first time. I put out a fire. I broke up with my girlfriend for the first time when she normally breaks up with me. I kissed a girl instead of letting her kiss me first. I called you an asshole behind your back. For years.
That's great.
I don't have to look at that fucking ugly urn anymore. And I got to see her painting again. Mom said something nice to me. She said, grow up. Usually she just calls me immature. But that's what we're here for. to say things to each other that make a difference. And when you say grow up, well, that makes a difference. You know what? I am sorry for vomiting on you all those years ago. Because you know what? I would cover my vomit any day. And myself and you. In fact, everything can be covered in vomit. As long as you will light my kitchen on fire with some macaroons, with cranberries, preferably dried cranberries, because fresh cranberries are really tart. I'm sorry for waiting so long, but I'm glad that you're my soulmate.
I'm glad you're my soulmate.
Beloved Strangers. It has been a really wonderful one. We got 2 more shows, so if you want to come back, please do so, because every single one of these is completely different. The Unscripted Theater Company, entire cast and director, is going to be hanging out across the hall in our salon area right after this. One of us will be standing over there with a hat, because we are a 501c3 nonprofit corporation. So, if you would like to make a tax-deductible donation of a $1 bill, please throw that in the hat as you walk on over. We also take other denominations as well. But the best thing you can do is talk to us after the show, review us online at Yelp or TripAdvisor, because your reviews help other people know that we are not Whose Line Is It Anyway, and we are doing something different with improvisational theater. So please review us online. Come by and talk to us after the show. Drop something in the hat if you feel so inclined, and we'll see you all across the hall and next time at the Unscripted Theater Company. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, you did it. Basically, where was the inside? I know. All Wait, like Thursday. It's really to get just sort of made the narration. Yeah, we did those last week.
I was wondering if the performers have background on writing.
No, I mean some of them probably just from the sake of just being in the arts sessions too, but by and large they're mostly just their actors. Yeah. So they had to sort of figure it out. Yeah. So yeah. I was like so stoked to see all of you.
As you can tell clearly, you know, that his squad just loves me more.
I don't know, dude. I'm not seeing that.
You know, less is more.
Less is more. Is that what
Show, don't tell. You know?
Concentration.
Right. These are all my high school kids. Yeah. A couple high school teams down in San Mateo.
Are we lucky to see how the
Oh, well, unfortunately that won't happen because we had our last one. But yeah, I mean, it's like it's interesting doing these improvising plays. You're on stage for so long, right? So there's no scenes, and so a lot of what you're trying to do. You know, a person you can talk to about it too is Dave Dennison, because he does a format that's a 3-act play as well. But like, a lot of what you're trying to do is just very restricted on stage by having exits as an exit. Fresh. And also trying to find the right time context, and like you're trying to find it like at the end of the beat somewhere, like where like something has just happened, or like you know like these certain topics have been addressed, and the conversation is sort of at the end, and then something comes that. So, and then as far as the narration, like it's gone through a lot of different exercises to try to figure that out. Which I can definitely talk to you about that totally.
And do the actors talk to each other behind the scenes?
Yeah, they can. I mean, it's with this particular stage, you have to be really careful because I mean, there's really very little separating you. So it's like if they talk too loud, like you don't hear it. But I mean, like if you want to look, I mean, there's basically like, you know, it's like basic whiteboard, and that's it. I mean, and to be honest, you can see they're not using more like one touch. So it's like basically like in the half, I'll come in with the note and just I might sort of take the note and what's happening, and then you know, we review all the information. Yeah, because that's the thing, it's like it's a ton of information, because like, doing with 6 people is a lot of characters. Sorry. Yeah, so that's kind of the gist. I mean, the narration exercise has been interesting to develop. Hey, Mom, I got something a letter for you, Sarah. Yeah, it's online. So you guys taking part back? Okay, alright.
I'm gonna try to hitchhike home.
Oh, good. That's fine. Yeah, find like a van without windows. Somebody's
No,
all
you need one window.
One window.
The long one with the curtain.
Wow. I like that. Details. Be specific. What's that? Can you look this up? Yeah,
Oh, I got dividends and capital gains as well. So here we go.
Sorry.
That's why it's mobile.
I have T-Mobile.
Good. I have 4G.
Are you waiting here?
You saw them. Okay. What are you saying?
Right here. I mean,
Maybe you want somebody to call you?
oh no, I didn't.
You're good? Okay.
I so much.
Yes. Yes. Totally.
Which one's Julie?
The mother.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't it
Yeah.
directed for her?
It's fun.
Yeah, totally.
Thanks very much.
Oh, is this like right now?